Welcome to Yoga Sandpipers, a place where we're always kind and always being the reason that someone smiles. Always believe in yourself and keep breathing.
Hey guys, welcome to yoga. Today's lesson is called Volcanoes. An important part of meditation is sitting up nice and tall. We need to keep our spine straight so that our lungs can fill up with air and our bellies have room to move with our breath. Plus, if we sit up tall, we can stay alert and not get sleepy and stay focused because we get more oxygen in our brain. So I want you to put your hand on your lungs and your hand on your belly and take a deep breath in and feel the air going into your lungs and your belly. You should feel your belly and your lungs expand. Now kind of slouch over a little bit and try to take a big deep breath again. You can tell that your lungs and your bellies cannot let as much air in when you're slumped over. So that's why it's important to have nice, good posture so that you're always filling your lungs and your belly and your brain up with as much air and oxygen as possible. So we're going to try to sit up as tall as a volcano. You're going to feel your bottom on the floor and your legs keeping you strong and solid on the ground. Your backbone rises up to your skull. You're wide at the bottom and pointy at the top, just like a volcano. Now with every breath in, I want you to fill your belly and lungs, fill with lava. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine smoke and steam leaking out from your nostrils, from your nose. So deep breath in and exhale. And close your eyes, and we're going to do this 3 times. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. So volcanoes are very cool things. They look just like a normal mountain when they're dormant, when they're not active. And sometimes they can either have flowers growing around the bottom of them. So let's do our flower pose. So put your feet down, squeeze in your stomach in nice and tight, hands up, and you're going to put your hands under your legs, and then you're going to lift your toes up using your stomach muscles to keep you balanced at the top. Try not to roll on your back. Really squeeze those belly muscles so that you can hold your balance. You can even find cows grazing around the bottom of a volcano if it is dormant. So let's do our cow pose. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, and you're going to look up so that your belly pushes down toward the ground and push into your hands so that you can feel your belly really stretch. So here's a side angle view. So first you start with a flat back, and then you start to look up and really arch that back. That's cow pose. And a volcano is kind of shaped like our downward dog pose because it's wide at the bottom and pointy at the top. Again, I'm going to give you a side view. Wide at the bottom and pointy at the top. And as our volcano fills up with hot lava and gets hotter and hotter, it explodes into the air. So let's do extended mountain pose. Hands go above your head and you do a slight back bend. So hands up and slight back bend. All right, let's do our SARGE salutations. Come to the front of your mat. I'm going to turn to the side so that you get a better view. And repeat after me. Seek, pose. Push your hips up. Downward dog. Let your hips fall. Upward dog. Push your hips back up. Downward woof. And hips back down. Upward ow. Plank pose. Bend your knees. Jump forward. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Butterfly up. Seek. All right, this time I am going to say volcano. And when I say volcano, you're going to go from goddess pose up into extended mountain like a volcano erupting. So goddess, extended mountain when I say volcano. And repeat after me. Seek. Volcano. Butterfly down. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Jump back. Plank pose. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward woof. Upward ow. Plank pose. Jump forward. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Volcano. Seek. All right, we are going to play a game called Volcanoes and Craters. So craters are like a divot in the side of a volcano where the hot lava sits and melts out a piece of the volcano, just like there's craters in the moon. So if I say volcano, you're going to do downward dog, because we said downward dog looks like a volcano, wide at the bottom, pointy at the top. If I say crater, then you are going to do boat pose. So you're going to lift your legs up, squeeze in your belly nice and tight so that you don't roll back. You don't squeeze your belly, you're going to roll back. So you have to use those stomach muscles. And you're going to let go of one hand, the other hand, and if you can, you're going to let your hands go back and your feet go out. And this is boat pose. So if I say volcano, you do downward dog. If I say crater, you do boat pose. And if I say go, you're going to jog in place. So I'm going to do it the first time with you, and then we'll see if I can trick you. All right, go. Let's jog in place for go. Volcano, downward dog. Go. Jog in place. Crater. Boat pose. Go. Jog in place. Crater. Boat pose. Go. Jog in place. Volcano. Downward dog. All right, so does everyone understand our game? Go means jog in place. Volcano means downward dog. And crater means boat. Ready? Go. Volcano. Go. Volcano. Go. Crater. Go. Crater. Volcano. Did I trick you? Crater. Go. Volcano. Volcano. Crater. Go. Go. Volcano. Crater. Very good. So your heart rate should be up because you're running in place. You are going from a high pose to a low pose, so you should be breathing pretty hard. So we're going to lay on our backs, and we are going to do our relaxation. So go ahead and lay down. Put your legs out, your hands by your side, and close your eyes, and just let your body melt into your mat. Try to see just how relaxed you can get your body. And try not to have any thoughts in your head. Just lay there. Starting to slow your breathing down. Starting to bring your heart rate down. Just lay there and relax. Remember, during relaxation, when I'm talking, you're just listening to my words, thinking about what I'm saying, but your body is still relaxed and your eyes are still closed. So sometimes we are like volcanoes. When we feel ourselves getting angry, our lava starts to boil, and sometimes it's hard to keep our volcano from exploding. And when it explodes, sometimes we hurt the people around us. We might say things that we really don't mean, or we might do something that we really didn't mean to do. So instead, next time when you feel your lava starting to rise, take a long, deep, cool breath and feel your lava start to settle back down. Try to control that explosion before you say something or do something that you're going to regret later. So go ahead and turn to your side. Start to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, starting to wake your body back up. And when you're ready, go ahead and sit up crisscross, nice and tall, so that we can get all the air in our lungs, all the air in our bellies. Let all that oxygen go to our brain. And we're going to end with our volcano breath. So while we're seated, we're going to fill our lungs from the bottom to the top with breath while we raise our hands above our head and bring our palms together. This is like the lava building up in the volcano. And on our exhale, we're going to let the air rush out of our arms and let our arms fall back down as we exhale. So breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Now this time, instead of filling our volcano up with hot, angry lava, let's fill our volcano up with something happy, something positive. You can fill your volcano up with love, with peace, with your favorite color, with your favorite animal, with kindness. So think about what you want to fill your volcano up with. And instead of letting it quickly run out of our volcano, let's slowly exhale and spread that happy thought around us. So breathe in your happy thought and exhale your happy thought. Inhale your happy thought and exhale. going to end our class. I'm going to remind you guys to stay safe, stay engaged, stay empowered, and always be kind.